The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Eagles, Bills, Chiefs, Ravens. That's all people play with, bro. It's just crazy.
The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw, Hurts. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
In danger of an opening 3 and out. They face 3rd and 10. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he'll get this forward to about the 33. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down.
I don't want nothing funny to happen if I try to bump it and then let me pick it up. I was like, forget it. Wherever they give it to me, we take it.
Ready. Black Ultra. Come on, set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Mike, I have to be honest, when offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Jacobs, 1st down and more. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard.
Good blocking.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, set. Set.
On play action, Love.
I had him.
As he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing, and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Ready? Go.
Throwing on second down, Love. This one complete to Melton. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Down.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Third and a yard.
Set. Ready. Black shot. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. Third down, that ball incomplete.
Yo.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Dobbs headed in motion.
Set. Hunt.
They'll go for it. Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. 0-0 is the score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when the first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ready. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3?
Here we go. Hunt.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
22 needle. Smash. Red. Hunt.
Now Love.
Ah.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
On second down, Love. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Two incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal.
Set. Slide two. Ready?
Here's Love to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and now it's fourth and goal.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Oh my God, yo, what the fuck?
He mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
Off his foot, Mike, this ball was just never on target. He might have been hoping for it to work a little left to right, but it just didn't want to cooperate. It ends up staying wide left.
Went through all that and didn't get no points.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. He'll come to the line now on second and 2. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. And they'll throw here with Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Throwing is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. Here's 3rd and 2. try it again. Oh, he's got this one complete to Goddard. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. He'll let this go for Goddard. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Love to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Line is not doing nothing.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. All right, Coach, thank you very much. These 2 offensive coordinators, they have been busy. What can they do to generate some offense in this second half to come? Defenses control the first half, but when will we see some points? Hopefully soon, as this 3rd quarter begins.
On the set.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Down. Green Jack. Set. Go.
To throw is Love. That one on target to Watson. And he will score. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Britton Covey now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop. Second down and 8. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Packers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. And he'll plow.
Trying to follow y'all. Push.
4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Drill green. Set hunt.
To throw is Love. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 33 yards. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Ready, ready. Set.
Oh, good pick.
Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
All right, Mike, file this play.
Dobbs didn't block.
If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game.
See,
and no
Dobbs didn't
bigger
block.
play than a pick.
He missed his block horribly. That's that shit I be talking about, man.
First and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Nowhere to
Good shit, Van Ness.
Defense came out in a soft zone. I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. 3rd and long. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Now it's McManus for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Packers move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. Past midfield.
That man was moving.
Gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run, and they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. On second down, Hurts. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play.
Jair telling scoreboard.
You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Hurts. He'll try to hit him with a screen. He's got room to roam.
Stop knocking him out of bounds.
The screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he will score. Game on. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready, set. Here we go. Hut, hut.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set, hut. Hut, go.
Here's Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion, Reed.
Ready?
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to make it a 2-possession. And this one right down.
Hey, good game, man. Good game.
It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
It's over.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, and
it's over.
There, he can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. A 1-score game late, and you figure they've got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
Ready. 10 cycles. Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Down. Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Defense, man. We've been playing defense because our offense has been shaky at best. Excuse me, that was a good win.